This is a listing for our Porsche 928 S4 5 litre 32 valve. It's had 2 owners from new, that's one former keeper on the logbook, and it's in the kind of condition you'll really struggle to find another one available in this order. As I've mentioned in the advert, it has every bill and receipt from new. It's always been maintained by Porsche or Porsche specialists, mainly by AFN or Chariots. It's a local car. It's been in West London and Cookham for all of its 26 years. I'll show you around the bodywork. There is no corrosion, there is no nothing negative to point out at all really. The whole bodywork has been machine polished and it looks showroom fresh. There's no rust, nothing negative to point out. We'll notice there is a tiny ding here which will get a dent man to take out with a rod behind the panel. I suppose if you're really fussy this sits slightly proud there. The front end of the car, beautiful shine, deep gloss where it's all been buffed. There's no chips, nothing. Really is unusually nice to find one that's this old. Inside, it's all original. They have the original stereo. Got 2 sets of keys, 2 sets of, this is just one set I have here, and 2 sets of immobilizers. I've even got, someone asked me, has it got remote central locking? I've got this massive box, which is an original Porsche remote locking alarm. Everything's nice in here. We will valet it. I had someone come down and they were like pretty impressed with how nice it was. There's very little to point out. The rear seats, a bit of a cliche, look like I've never really been sat in, they probably haven't. There's a piece here on the Pasha trim which has been trimmed in the past and it's worn through again, that is available. On the bolster, look, that actually looks worse than it is. It's not that bad at all, it's really good. It's, yeah, the bolster's all solid. There's some slight wear and tear, but it is really nice inside. All the door cards. Nice original car. We look in the boot, got all the paperwork. Have the original bill of sale. And as I said, it's a one former keeper car. We've got a fully stamped up book. There's further receipts, because this really is what separates an average car from one someone's going to want to hang on to and spend money on. To be fair, there's subsequent servicing after then by Jazz, Porsche. There's literally, look at the bills we've got here, it's just huge. We've got original sales brochures, original handbooks, and here are the spare keys I mentioned, the locking wheel nut key. New MOT just been done, there's 2 advisories, fuel pipe corroded, near side rear wiring harness damaged under car. Well, we will look at that and attend to those. That was done by, oh look, who did that? Someone called TCS Auto Engineers Unit 5A, that's us. We've done that. Look at all these pages of receipts. We've got the original tyre inflation, everything's here. We pull this back here, there's a toolkit underneath. Well, there is a toolkit there, let's see if we get that out. Just trust me, there's a toolkit in there, it's all fitted out. So that's what she looks like. I had someone ask me, does the remote central locking work? Well, let's find out. It does. It's all a little bit 1985, so there we go, that's locking it. Let's go to unlock it. There you go, unlocking it. I'd never use that the remote thing. You have to put the original Porsche immobiliser in here. That just pops in there. And people have asked, as far away as Australia, how does it start? Well, there you go. If I give her a little rev, this rev counter, give it a tap. There you are. Well, it's a little bit intermittent sometimes. It sounds nice. If I put my foot on the brake, that'll get that off there. Park brake's on, that's why that light's on. Yeah, sometimes you have to tap this rev counter to get it to go. There you are, it's sort of going. It does work. Radio works, all the windows work, sunroof works. If we look under the bonnet, here is the bonnet release on one of these. I can't find a bonnet release, but yeah, it's all there. It's a lovely clean car. We'll valet it a bit more. Really drives lovely. These wheels are original, they've not been refurbished. We're going to get them polished up by a really good company and they will look lovely. Sorry if it's a bit of a long video, but I've had a lot of questions. Oh, people want to see if the lights work. It'd be amazing if they didn't, because you wouldn't be able to pass an MOT. There you go, look, the lights work. And all the tyres are good. Jesus. You see there's no smoke or anything from the back. A really nice example.